What up, Facebook? It's your boy Shamal. Now, I'm this probably the last time I go live about this topic. Situation with my kids, man, is a very touchy subject. I don't like talking about it. I don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard, very difficult for me to deal with that stuff. That I don't, when the time is right, I will deal with that. No, not a second early, not a second sooner. I don't talk about it because I don't want nobody to try to judge me about how I'm handling it or how I decide to do it. Because some women say I do it, I do whatever, or I fight and all this other stuff, and that's granted. But it's a different. My situation is not like everybody else's with my when it pertains to my kids. You don't understand the woman that I have to deal with, the mother, their mother, and then their grandmother. And I'm dealing with them by myself. Don't have nobody on my side when I have to go and deal with that. It's 2-on-1. So you want to say something about me, say I'm not fighting or whatever. That's fine. Have your opinion of me, but I like peace. I like drama. I don't like drama. I don't like confrontations. I don't like scenes in public. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? Women think differently about the situation than men because women are emotional. You know what I'm saying? But men just don't like to deal with the drama, man. That's what some women don't understand. I know it's about the kids, but men don't like to deal with that drama, man. That stuff is a headache. It's stressful, and I just choose not to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about timing. I don't make plans. I'm not like everybody else making plans every day, or I'm gonna plan on doing this, because every time you make plans, something goes wrong or something comes up, and then those plans have to change. You know why those plans will change? It's because God is not meant for you to do those plans. God didn't say that's what you're supposed to do. So you go thinking that you made that plan, thinking it's going to be done, it's going to go through, and something happens, because that's not a coincidence. God didn't want you to make that plan. So He made something happen to where those plans change. That's why I don't make plans, because then you won't disappoint yourself or anybody else. Because you just have to follow a lead. You have to follow a feeling. You have to get a feeling, a gut. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with your gut. That's why they always say go with your gut feeling. Because go with your gut is something you can't see. It's a feeling. To let that guide you. Let that make the plans for you. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my kid situation goes, that I will do that when the time is right. I will have what I need to have to battle their mother and their grandmother, because those two women are a piece of work. I kid you not. They will give you high blood pressure. If you don't have high blood pressure, you will have it dealing with them, because they're very, very dominant, crazy acting women. They don't think, they just react, and they try to bully and everything else, cuss, and it's just ugly. So you have to be in the right frame of mind to deal with them, so you don't do nothing crazy or silly to get yourself into trouble or get yourself in a bad situation. Not saying that I would do something like that, but they will try to press those buttons to try to get you to react like how they do. So you just gotta be careful, be mindful. You know what I'm saying, of who you're dealing with. Sometimes you gotta prepare yourself. Everything is about preparation. When you're going into battle, you gotta have your right equipment when you're going into battle. You just can't go in there empty-handed, because if you go in there empty-handed, you're gonna die. They're gonna run right over you. You have to, but it's not all about having stuff physically when you're going into battle. It's about mentally. You have to mentally prepare yourself for what you're about to walk yourself into as well. And you got to prepare. You got to keep your mind strong for that, because mentally they will try to attack you, because they're not on the same level as me mentally. They're not. So it's just it's just a lot going on. So as far as my kids' situation, everybody knows their mother keeps them away from me because I won't be with her no more. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was gonna happen, but that's just how she is. You know what I'm saying? Immature acting like that. But you know, hey, that's just what she want to do to get back at me because she can't have me back. Well, I'm not. That's not gonna get me to come back. You're not gonna force my hand because you're taking my kids away from me. That's not gonna work. My will is too strong for that. So that's not gonna work. So, but in due time, when the time is right, and you know it's coming soon, I will be ready, prepared to go deal with that situation. And after I deal with that situation, things will become different, and they'll have her and her mother will have a different understanding about me and everything else, and that stuff will change, and it'll be a different situation after I'm done going to deal with that situation. But for the meantime, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep on doing what I've been doing, and when the time is right, I will go deal with that situation. But don't need anybody to judge me behind that because of that, because I don't judge people about their situations, and I feel like nobody should judge me about mine. You know what I'm saying? Or how I handle mine, because that's just how I see the best way of action to do it. Like I say, granted, women think differently about that than men, because women are emotionally attached to children. They love their children. They'll go through blood, fire, walk on glass, whatever, for their children, and I respect that, most definitely. That's what a woman gonna do for her kids. But sometimes you got to be smart in the situations. You got to you got to outsmart your opponent. You got to think, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm doing. Yes, I love my boys. I love my twins. I love them dearly. They're a part of me. They're an extension to me. And all the knowledge that I have, I'm going to share it to them. I'm going to pass it on to them, so they can carry on what I started. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandmother passed on the knowledge she shared to me, and then when she passed away, she gave it to me, and I just improved on it to honor her memory. You know what I'm saying? So now it's my turn to pass it on to my kids, and that will get done by hell or high water. That will get done, no doubt. But you know, it's all about being smart. You know what I'm saying? I use my mind all the time. I feed my mind all the time. That's why other people are feeding other things. I'm feeding my mind on a daily basis. Just for that reason, for that reason only. There's other reasons why I feed my mind, but for that situation with my kids, I feed my mind for that. Also feed my mind for the woman that I'm gonna be with in the future, because she's gonna test me mentally as well. So it's a lot of things that I do, and it's a purpose behind it. It's not just some people ain't gonna understand how I do things, or the pace I do things, or the manner I do things. But this is just how I do it, because this is what's worked for me. Sometimes people gotta do things that works for them. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta find your niche in life. You gotta find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? And then get better at that, so then it'll work for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll have a better result. But people, I'm going to another topic, leave that there. But people gotta start using their mind. Use your mind more often what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Please, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a terrible thing to waste. And when you're not using your mind, you put yourself in situations that you wonder how you got there in the first place. Because you didn't use your mind. You didn't use the most important thing in your body. You didn't feed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got yourself in a situation, and you asking yourself, how did you get there? What I'm going to do to get out of it? Well, now you're going to try using your mind after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Michelle. Think before they do. Exactly. Think before you do. You know what I'm saying? That's a motto I live by. I think before I do. Because because then you'll make a better decision, because you just won't just do something spontaneously or just without thought or recklessly. You know what I'm saying? Think about if you drive a car recklessly, you're going to crash and might hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. Then what? Then you're going to feel bad, because you might take somebody's life out, or you might take your own self out, or you're going to change somebody's life if you don't die or you don't kill nobody else. So why would you, if you won't drive recklessly, why would you think recklessly? See, that's what I don't understand. You know, I don't get it. It's so many people out here not using their mind. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You got other things you use apart. You know, you use everything else. You know what I'm saying? But use your mind too. Don't just abandon that or just leave that sitting on the counter or sitting on the table or sitting, you know, and sitting there getting spoiled like milk. You know, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't put nothing in your mind, then it's not how you expect it to grow. How you expect it to be sharp. How you expect it to not be dull. You know what I'm saying? When you write with a dull pencil, it don't write as good. But when you sharpen your pencil, it writes just as good, and you write just as smoothly. Same thing with your mind. If your mind's sharp, you'll be able to outthink something. You'll be able to think before you react. You'll be able to think your way out of something to where you don't be on yourself and put yourself in harm's way or in a bad situation and trying to figure out how you gonna get there, how you gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? It's critical that you use your mind. You know, so it's just important. I'm gonna touch on one last topic. You know what I'm saying, right quick. And I support the ladies all day long. The women, they're good. Y'all, I got y'all back all day long. But some women, I don't get the fact that some women would want to be with a man that's wealthy, but he can cheat. He can be a cheater. He can cheat on his wife. But then you want to slide in under her and take her place, and you wouldn't mind to talk with him or be with him after he done cheated on his wife because of what he has. That's something I never understood about some women. Why would you? What makes you think that if he cheat on his wife, what makes you think he won't cheat on you? What makes you feel like you so different? Remember, think about it. He cheated on his wife. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to talk to him and give him a chance because he has a big house and he has a lot of money and he has about 4, 5, 6 different cars. So you want to give him a chance? You want to overlook what he did to his wife and say, well, I might be different. I might be the exception. Wrong, you're not the exception. Because how is he going to be faithful to you? Because he using what he got. He knows that he can use what he got to get any woman he wants. So how do you feel like he'll be faithful to you? And you're only setting yourself up for failure when you do that. You know what I'm saying? So why would you put yourself in situations like that? Some women that do that, I don't understand. I just don't get it. And I also don't get if a woman is a friend of somebody like that and your friend get the one to get cheated on, and your friend want to walk away, but you want to talk about your friend like she's stupid. Oh, she's dumb. Oh, she's dumb for leaving him. I wouldn't have left him. Because look at all he got. You walking away from a big house and nice cars and money and all that. How can you tell her that she's dumb for walking away from what he did to her? He cheated on her. Why? I never understood why some women would tell their friend that they dumb from walking away in a situation like that. And then one more thing I want to say, why is it that I don't understand that some women are afraid to walk away from a man in a situation like that? That they'll keep staying there. You know what I'm saying? You afraid to walk away? Because if you walk away, you never know what God got for you, what door God will open for you. But you so afraid to walk away that you accept what he giving out because of the lifestyle. You afraid that you gonna give up. You just loving the lifestyle, the big house, the nice cars. You know what I'm saying? The wealth, the money. You know what I'm saying? You just living the lifestyle. So you rather choose lifestyle over happiness. I never understood why some women would choose that. That baffles me. You're so afraid to walk away from that. You ready to just accept any old thing that a man in that position will give to you. Some women I just don't get. So those are the things I wanted to just go live about. I'm glad y'all tuned in about it. It's just something to think about. You know, all the different things baffle me, but hey, you know, every woman is different. So I'm not here to judge, but it just certain things, how women react to certain things, it's just puzzling to me. But hey, you know, hopefully they'll get it and understand. Exactly, Michelle. They're in love with the lifestyle material things. But I mean, will the lifestyle and material things keep? If the lifestyle and the material things, will that keep you warm at night? Can you wrap up? Can you wrap up with them and keep you warm? Can they comfort you when you sad? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Because what about the other things that can comfort you when you're sad, or when you're going through something, or when you need, or when a woman needs to be held? You can't ask for the lifestyle and material things that hold you, or come comfort you. You're right. Hell no. So why? So, walk away. You know what I'm saying? Because when you walk away, you're gonna be walking away to another door. God gonna open up another door for you, but you'll never know what door he'll open for you if you just so hooked on the lifestyle. You just accept the lifestyle and say, I'm not gonna walk away. I'm so worried about not losing the lifestyle. So some ladies, all I'm saying, ladies, some of y'all, just make better choices. Just think before you do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good Saturday. I appreciate y'all tuning into my live feed. I had to rant and vent on some things, and y'all have a great rest of y'all Saturday, great rest of y'all weekend, and y'all know where I'll be. One love. Peace out. I'm out.